Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back for another Kurt on Cougs short. Today I'm giving you guys my viewing guide for tomorrow, big Saturday. Lots of great college football games, and so this is kind of just a guide to the games I would watch if I were to spend the whole day watching college football, which I won't be doing, of course, but in my opinion, the best games at every time. So here we go. Starting off with at 10 o'clock, I really like the Cy-Hawk rivalry. That's a game between Iowa State, Iowa. Really excited to see what Iowa State really is this year. They've gone off to a strong start with that win over Kansas State to start the season, and then looked really good against South Dakota last week. Kansas State hasn't looked so impressive since, so excited to see what they do against their in-state rivals, as Iowa State potentially is one of the top teams in the Big 12. So really excited to see what they do this season. Other good games at that time, good backups, would be Illinois taking on Duke. Duke is one of the teams that's probably the most picked to pull an upset this weekend. Excited to see how that one goes. Speaking of an upset as well, I really like the game between Baylor, SMU. Baylor trying to bounce back after a tough loss to Auburn. And they can do it in a big way by beating in-state rival SMU, who comes in ranked number 16 in the country. Later in the day, early afternoon. Oh, and by the way, these are all Mountain Daylight Time. I really like, speaking of rivalries, Kansas versus Missouri. This is a Missouri team that was really good last year. A Kansas team that underperformed. They came into the season with a lot of hype. Didn't do too well. At least at the start of this year, though, they're looking real good. Jalen Daniels looking good. Their defense looking pretty solid, so I'm excited to see how that one goes. Probably BYU's best chance to enter the rankings this week. Rest in the game between Kentucky and Ole Miss. This game's at Kentucky. Ole Miss coming in number 20 in the country. If Kentucky pulls the upset, there's a chance the Rebels fall out and the Cougars take their place in the top 25. At 5:30, probably game of the day, gotta be Michigan taking on Oklahoma. I'm really excited to see how this one goes. Both teams got great quarterbacks. We got Bryce Underwood on Michigan, Josh Mateer on Oklahoma. So excited to see how that matchup goes. And then also Arizona State at Mississippi State. This was a game that was really close last year, and that was with Cam Skattebo at Arizona State. And this one is in Starkville. So really excited to see how this one goes. Probably another one of my top upset picks for the day. So watch out for the Bulldogs in that one. And then in the meantime, to end the day at 8:15, BYU versus Stanford. My favorite game of the day for sure. Excited to see what the Cougars do in their first matchup with a Power 4 opponent. I'll be back tomorrow morning to give a little more of a preview for that game.